time for another collection dive. This one is a little bit more specialized. You know how the last one we talked about my Disney Parks Funko Pops? This one, we are going to be talking about my Pokemon plush collection. And I'm really excited about that because you see I have quite a mountain here. And also, in my Pokemon backpack, I have even more.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, there's Ludicolos.
Ta-da!
There's more than one Ludicolo, and that's a problem.
We have a lot. I have a lot. I mean, I've been a Pokemon fan since it first came out in the US, and I've been collecting stuff since then. So these are not my full collection. There are a few that I don't have with me right now. There are a few that are in storage, but this is just kind of like a little quick overview of the different Pokemon that I collect. And I will start with my favorite Pokemon is actually Dialga. And I got this guy back when I was in college, undergrad. I went to the Freehold Mall in New Jersey, and they had like an import store at the time, and they had this Dialga there, and I just fell in love with him. He's just kind of like chibi. I guess, you know, we used to call it Super D back in the day. Super deformed. Dialga here this is one of the earliest pieces in my collection that I still actively have. I used to collect Plusle and Minun. I don't really have those anymore. I actually used to keep those in the back of my car, and those got mostly pretty sun faded and washed out. And I have two giant ones somewhere, but they're also covered in hair. I don't know where those are. I also have this little buddy, and this is a gift from my friend Evan, who we play Pokemon Go with, and he's the best. And he got this for me at Pokemon Worlds, which is just like the best little thing in the world. And I traded him a Dialga once, and it went lucky. So that was very convenient for him. Next up, I also, this is a very special one for me. Now, this Piplup is real ugly, as you can see, because it is well loved. And this one of my college boyfriends won this for me on the boardwalk because he knew I liked Pokemon, and therefore he picked up this Piplup. This one it's not the squishy, it's very squishy, but it's not the most comfortable. It's not the nicest, but it is officially licensed, and this one is also covered in hair. What the heck?
Piplup is also the starter you used that generation.
Yes, I did use Piplup in Gen 4, so that's the second Gen 4 Pokemon I've got right now. And I'm just going to throw these guys on the floor, because I can. This one, my substitute plush, I actually got this at the Nintendo store in New York City. I don't remember exactly when. I'm pretty sure I was out of school by this point in time. And this one I remember very distinctly carrying it through the streets of New York because they didn't have enough bags for me. So I carried it through to Penn Station on the train home. So that's Substitute, and I love him very much. I also, you might notice, I have a ton of Pikachus. And I'm just going to fish around the floor and grab some out because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Pikachus right here. And I'm going to start with this guy right here, Salaryman Pikachu, or Business Pikachu, as it's called, intern Pikachu in the US. I just loved his little glasses. He came out right around the time that I first started working full time, and I bought him for me as a little treat to be like, this is my working friend. And he's adorable. I love him. This one and this one, these guys. Karen loves Pikachu, so Karen is going to be...
Pikachu. No, I gotta leave. Talk about Pikachu while I'm not here.
Okay. These two Detective Pikachus. This little guy over here, my friend Andrew actually originally bought him, but he bought too many. So he was able to sell and send him over to me. And he's kind of interesting because he comes with a little comb. He may be bootlegged. I'm not sure. I don't particularly care because look at his sweet little face. It's so sweet. I also have this big boy. I got him at Target when the movie came out because I loved Detective Pikachu. And just like, look at his happy face. He feels it in his jellies, you guys. He feels it in his jellies. But most importantly, the best story of any plush I have right now is this one, whom I lovingly call Big Ass Pikachu.
Can we see his face?
You can see his face, because as you can tell, this is a vintage Pikachu plush because he's still the big round boy and not the more shapely, bably one. I found big ass Pikachu, and I was in my last year of grad school. I was biking to college, and he was sitting on a stool, and somebody was throwing him out, and his nose was all tore up, and he had like big holes in his body, and his tail was falling off, and I couldn't leave him like that. So I biked all the way back to my apartment, got my car, because there's no way I could have carried this on my bicycle. I didn't have a basket to put him in.
Or a baby seat.
I totally would have. And I rescued Big Ass Pikachu. And Big Ass Pikachu has been a beloved member of my Pokemon family for 10 years now. And, well, just about. It was been 2011 I saved him. Who else do we got? Oh my gosh.
Can I show you my Pikachu?
Oh, you can.
Because Elyse got me this Pikachu.
Right. So this...
It matches Salaryman.
Right around with Intern Pikachu. This is Artist Pikachu. And of course I got this for Karen because she's an artist. And, like, look at this sweet little Pikachu face. He got a little paintbrush. He's got paint all over him. Very, very cute. We also... Now back to ones that I actually have in hand. I do love me my Mariachi Pineapple Acorn Duck Ludicolo. And these were from Detective Pikachu as well. This guy is a monstrosity. And I love it. I got this one from PokemonCenter.com. This one was actually picked up for me by a friend in my Pokemon Go Discord group. And this one is amazing because... It talks!
It sure does.
How great is that? Oh, he's so dumb looking. I love it. Ludicolo is another one of those Pokemon that I'm just like, you real dumb. I really love you. This one, I picked this one up, I believe, at the release of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, as it is the Rotom Dex. And I personally love Rotom Dex. I think Rotom Dex is great. Rotom Dex is adorable. And just look, he wants to help. He wants to help. I love all of my plush. I have so many, and it's just really funny. I just shoved so many in my backpack to bring here, and I still had more that I needed to carry separately. I didn't bring my entire Dialga collection. I've got like 3 or 4 more plush back at my apartment.
And figures and other things.
Yeah.
So.
This Popplio is a very special plush for me because this was the Christmas present that my now fiance bought for me after it was our first Christmas. And we'd only been dating a short while, and he asked me who my starter was for Sun and Moon, and I said Popplio, and he bought me, and this is actually like a Japanese Pokemon Center plush. Maybe. I don't know. It says it's English on the back, but the front is a Japanese label. But this is my Popplio buddy, and I love him. I do have a couple more Pokedolls. The Darumaka needs more love. I love Darumaka. Darumaka is my favoritist. And why aren't there more This one is a legitimate Japanese Pokedoll. Because this one I don't think got a US based release. I don't remember where I got it. I don't remember when I got it. I don't remember how I got it.
I believe you got it on eBay because you were obsessed with it and needed it.
Yeah, that happens a lot. I don't buy a lot of things on eBay, but when I do, it's very important. And the Beware is mostly just because you just sometimes need a friend that's going to defend everything. And Beware is that friend for Team Rocket. Also, they're just super cute and super fun.
Especially the Pokédoll version.
Yeah. I did have a Stuffle, but I did give the Stuffle to a friend of mine. 2 plush left that I want to go over. This one is another gift from my fiance. He bought me a Mimikyu for Christmas, not last year, but the year before. And it's very funny because he's afraid of Mimikyu. So sometimes I will just leave it around the house. Sometimes I will find it under the bed. He doesn't like it when it's under the bed. I think it's very funny. And last but not least, my sweetest baby Katara Cutie, Sleepy Jirachi.
Oh, that thing is friggin' cute, Elyse.
Yeah. Is the only one of the Katari Cuties with an open mouth like that, too. which I think is just the sweetest. And he is so soft and sweet and has the sweetest little face. I actually keep him on...
Does he have his tummy detail?
He does. He has his big old tummy eye. But I actually keep this one...
I would scream if I saw that open.
I actually keep this one on the corner of my television in my bedroom. So he just kind of looks over and is like, oh. But I just like talking about some of the stuff I have. If you guys are interested in more collection dives, if you'd like to see any more specific sort of things, like, just let me know in the comments. I've got it. I'll be glad to go over it.
If you want to see Pokemon figures.
Yeah, Pokemon figures, anime figures, stuff like that. I do have a bit more in that direction, but let me know. And if you liked this, also let me know, because I'd like to continue this. I did do one previously, and I will link at the end of this one. It's about my Disney Parks Funko Pops, which is kind of funny because I do have a new addition to that, but we'll worry about that one later. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it for today's video. If you have any questions about my Pokemon collection, do let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to talk some more about this. I like talking collections, so if you've got questions, I've got answers. My social media links are in the description below. If you'd like to see more from this channel, hit that little subscribe button. Click the little bell, because if you want to stay in the know, the bell's the way to go. Likes and comments, let me know to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'll see you in the next video. Later!